Hi everybody, my name's Pixie and we're going to paint the rainbow daisies, right? So the rainbow is the background, right? The rainbow is this, the color wheel. Red, yellow, orange, green, blue, purple. That's what we're going to make, right? Ooh, right? That. But we're going to, and when we paint, we have to worry about the go ahead and everybody's muted. So we have to worry about shape, color, and texture. Well, at first, it's just a giant background, right? But we're going to do it in rainbow. And then the texture. Look at the texture of my yellow. It's just so. And then look at the texture of my orange. And then the texture of my green goes like that, right? So the texture is interesting, not scribbling. That's what babies do. We're going to go like we're making a leaf with our big paintbrush, okay? And then the magic of painting is the color. So shape, color, and texture. The color is going to be 3D. So how many color values do you need for 3D? 3, dark, medium, light. Okay, so I go, oh, well, let me look at the green. Do I have a dark area? Do I have a medium area? Do I have a light area? Yeah. Do I have a dark yellow area? Yeah. Lighter, lighter, light. Do I have a dark orange? Then less orange, less orange, less orange. Purple, purple, and it goes up. Oh, but can you see the lines when two colors touch? No, I drop it off until there's no more color left in my paintbrush and I'm dropping off invisible dust. It doesn't come to a stop like this. I'm making a box of orange. A box of orange. Like that. No, I can't see the edge and I make it very fuzzy and invisible. That's the magic. Okay, no boxes. No lines where two colors touch. This is magic, okay? And then shape, color, texture. Texture, I already said that, right? The shape. Well, the shape doesn't happen until we do flowers. So just the color and the texture. Okay, you get, oh, and here's the magic trick, right? So we're going to put yellow first, whatever, and then we add green. So what's going to happen when yellow and green touch? Yellow green, like a lime color. And then there's the yellow part, and then I might add a little orange. Well, what color should be in between them? We make a new color. Well, then I get the orange and the red. Oh, new color. And then I get, purple and red. Magenta. Purple and blue. This awesome color. Let's see if it's true. Did I make that awesome color right there? I did, because blue and purple are touching. Okay, so that's the funnest part. Anyone can go like this. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. But making new colors is awesome. Okay? And should you know what you're doing right now? No, you should not. We should know after we do it. Okay? So we're going to start with a blank canvas like this. Oh, and it goes about halfway. Do you see how yellow goes about halfway? Can you guys find the middle? This is how I do it. I go, okay, halfway between here and here, all right? Halfway between here, okay. Okay, let me try it on this one. Halfway. So, doink. Okay, so it's about there. And then, doink. And I keep doing it till I can see the spot. Okay? And then we're going to get white paint. So, can you find your white paint? And we can take the lids. I like to put my colors in rainbow order, but we're not going to use them in rainbow order. It's a compulsion for me to put them in rainbow order. So I just take all the lids off, but I put the lids somewhere safe because these have wet paint on them and they land on my floor and make me very mad. So I put them over here. Get out of my way, lids, because you're totally messy and I don't like it. So I put them over there in the corner. Goodbye, lids. Get out of here. There. I took them all off. There, I just took off purple. See? But I don't let them be there near the edge of a table. Push them in. They fall off and you're going to be mad. Okay? I see everybody getting organized. You know why? Because stopping and taking the lid off is like, oh, and it just, I want to go faster than that. And then taking the lid off and everything is annoying. But I also have to watch out because my table is the same height as my rear end. And I go like this, and I lean against the table, and I get paint on my pants. I have to be very careful. It's not funny. Okay, now we got our biggest paintbrush, our biggest, fluffiest paintbrush, and we can wake it up like that. Wake up, paintbrush. Okay, now she's floofy. Oh, wait. The hair is trying to come off. Let me get it. All right. Okay. I don't like that. Okay, now I'm going to get my white paint. And first what we do is we get this whole area, it's as big as my hand. I'm going to get it wet with white paint. Why? Because every time we do a color, one color eats another color. So I'm going to get it completely wet with white, as big as my hand. But look where the yellow is. And then I go, oh, less yellow, less yellow, less yellow, less yellow. And then it just turns white. But I give it permission. There's a whole bunch of yellow on my paintbrush, and then there's no yellow on my paintbrush. But who's eating up all the yellow? The white paint. So we have to get it wet with white paint. The problem is, this is going to be really hard to see because it's white paint on a white canvas. So you just kind of have to trust me, all right? So let's find halfway again. I got distracted. So, because now I have my paintbrush and my paint. So I just go, all right. Okay, I think it's right there. Okay, I think I got it. I'm going to hold my finger there. And I'm going to get some white paint and stab the white paint. Now you do it. Poke the white paint. Get it. And then right above our finger, put a little dot. There. It's a little shiny. The only way you can tell it's there is it's shiny. Can you see that it's shinier on my painting? Right? Okay, I found middle. Okay. And then it's as big as my hand. I have a grown-up hand, so mine's going to be bigger than yours. And I just go, okay, right here is where my dot's going to go. And I go, okay, let me just make a U around my big open hand and just make some dots. It's not real. I just would like a big white spot. So I just go poke, 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 poke. I'm not even being careful. I just would like it to be in the middle-y area, you know, ish. Can you see? It's as big as a hand. As big as a can. And there's my middle dot, right? And then I just made dots around it like a big U. Right?
I love it.
Did you do it?
No.
Do it! And then, could you just make yours 2 hands big if you have baby hands? Yes! Just 2 hands big. It's not a lot. I don't know this painting. What if yours is different? So,
Are we starting already?
we did it. Yep, we already did that part. And then it's as big as my hand. I have dots, right? Well, this white paint has to be wet for me to put the yellow on. So no dilly-dally. Now I'm going to stab my white. Stab! Okay, now just for texture, I would like to get this whole shape wet with white paint, but I'm not going to scribble. I'm going to practice my flick. Oh, here and 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 here. Oh, wait, there's still a whole bunch of, doesn't have any paint. Let me get more. Stab my white paint. And here 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 and here. Oh, wait, there's still more? Keep going, keep going. And I'm just making, they're only like 2 inches big. Flicky flick, up, down, to the side, X, right, to zipper. Oh, more paint. I still see dry paint canvas showing. Get out of here, dry. What? I can still see it. What if I have lumps? I don't care. It'll be brighter right there. More white. Get it, 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 get it. There's still some showing. I'm gonna get it. I can see with the light in the room that I have some dry areas. Okay. Get it. Wait, there. Yeah, okay. So the whole thing underneath my hand now is white and wet with white paint. Of course it's white. It came white. And am I going like this? No. Texture matters. Like that. And they're only about because it will look like a leaf or a flick and have interesting texture. And it's just for funsies, right? You're like, I wonder what's going to happen. I don't even know. Flick, 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 flick. Oh, wait, check for shiny. Is the whole U filled up with white paint? Okay, mine is. What if you have to get a little bit more white paint? Go ahead. You know where it is. You don't need my permission. You just paint. Okay, now I need yellow. And yellow, we have to do 3D, right? So how many versions of yellow am I going to root for? Look at the big paintbrush, Natalie. I'm using this giant paintbrush, right? Okay, giant. And I'm going to go, okay, I need dark yellow, medium yellow, and then it should run out and turn white. So you guys ready to see your very first fade? It's the first one. Very exciting. So stab your yellow really hard. So I just get the yellow and I just go, I got a whole bunch. But I'm only allowed one hard stab. One is all I get. Okay. And now I put it on my face. No. I'm going to wipe it off across the very top and just like get off my paintbrush. Like, there. But it's only like 2 fingers big. There. And I used both sides of my paintbrush. Off of that side of my paintbrush. Off of that side. Get off. There. Now it's on my painting. We're going to change. That's the wrong texture. Is that how we're supposed to do it? We're not. No. Our final texture is going to be like this. Flick, 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 flick. So let's change it. Let's change just this. But let's change her texture to a whole bunch of flickety flicks. So I just go, it might turn into a bunch of X's. I don't know. But it's flick, 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 flick. Just change her texture so it's more interesting to look at. It's not a stripe. Texturize it. Texture, 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 texture. That's fun. Wait, no scribbling. There's no scribbling. We are going, picking up our paintbrush and slapping it like this. Pew, 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 pew. Up, down, right, down, up, side, down, up, light, up. Interesting texture. Hurry, hurry, Jonathan, go fast. We're beating you. Okay, now I'm going to do another row. Everybody pause and look up. Remember, your brain's going to be confused and frustrated right now because it's our first one. Okay, now I'm not going to touch the tippity top because I like it dark like that. That's my dark, medium light. That's my dark. But what if I scratch at the bottom of this and push it down another row? Not the top, just the bottom of it and what's left on my paintbrush and make medium. So I kind of yank on it, scratch. Good. Push, pull, but not the top. I'm just, whoa, ooh, the white's eating my yellow a little bit. All right. And it's about 3-4 fingers big. I yank it down, not the top. I already like it dark like that. Okay. Look how far down I am. I am a whole hand down now. I go 2 feet, 2 fingers, and then 3 fingers. Who wants to do it again? Who's being delicate? These are leaves falling. They're like leaf. Okay, now what's left on my paintbrush? Not very much yellow. Let's go again. Just scratch what's at the bottom, right here, and just push it down another row. There. It's almost gone. It's practically dry and I don't care and I'm not getting more. Because how many color values do I need? 3, dark, medium. So light, it's disappearing. Do not get more paint. Right? Dark, medium, light. Can you go even lower? Just what's left in your paintbrush, kind of scribble hard. Oh, it's like invisible. I got to halfway. Look at my edges. Are they perfect? No, the edges aren't even real. We're going to put other colors that touch. We don't care. It's not a real box. Keep going lower, lower, all the way to halfway. Look at my painting. I got to halfway. Anthony, go like that. You're pushing down, down. Push the bottom of that color down a little bit. I got hairs on mine. That's made my paintbrush come apart. Okay. Who's at halfway? Go a little bit lower, 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 and you're running out of paint. Don't get more paint. You're trying to run out. You're trying to run out. Run out, run out. It's turning into dust. It's invisible. Okay, now we need clouds and that is not even good texture. It's just maybe a fade, but it doesn't have very good texture. So let's get some white. So everybody watch. I'm just going to stab my white, like poke, pew, ploo. I got a blob. I got a blob of white. And I'm going to drop it off like little pearls, little buttons, because that is boring texture right now. I don't even love it. But this might add a little something, something. And it might make it more 3D-y. Dark, medium, light. I don't know. Let's see. So I just drop it off like ding, 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 ding. Polka dots. Well, that's nice, but that is the wrong texture. Isn't our texture supposed to be little flicks? Well, let's flick them and see what they do. What if they stay perfectly white? Fine. What if they stir yellow? Fine. Just change your texture a little bit. Just never touch the same place twice. Watch me. My paintbrush is like a sponge. So if I touch it, I pick it up and I drop it off somewhere else. And I pick it up and drop it off somewhere else. And I pick it up and I drop it off somewhere else. And I pick it up and I drop it off somewhere else. And I pick it up and I drop it off somewhere else. And I'm just making interesting texture and then I'm done. Now you do it. Just push it over, pick it up, drop it off, pick it up, drop it off, pick it up, done. And then what if I keep touching it and scrubbing it together? What will I get? Baby yellow? I don't want baby yellow. I could have stirred that together and put yellow and white together. That's boring. How many colors do I want? Dark, medium, light, and now that my white will turn clear as she dries. Oh no, the whole thing turned white. Just wait. You're seeing the white gel that white floats in? She'll turn visible like Elmer's glue. Okay, now let's do this other side, right? So now I'm going to get a green, and I'm going to stab. There's yellow on my paintbrush. I don't care, because it's going to turn greeny yellow. Okay, so only one stab of green, and I stab it real good. Stab! That's all, just one good hard stab. Did everybody make it to halfway? If we're too short, our whole painting's going to be all stubby up here and there's nothing down here. All the way to halfway. Does that make sense? Okay. Remember, not baby yellow. Dark yellow, medium yellow, light yellow. When we put the white on there, it's just for clouds. Just for a little texture. Okay, here's my green. Which side? Way over here on the right side. And I'm just gonna, let me see. Where is it most dark? All the way to halfway. Let's just wipe it off right there. So we just go, all right. Oh, look how far down I went. All right, it's a little past halfway, but it's all right. And just smush it on there. But that's the wrong texture, so you know we're going to have to go back and touch it. But just get it off your paintbrush. Just like, ew, get off. All the way off the page on the side, all the way to the top and to halfway, right? Well, now, what if we do it instead of falling down in like rows like this? Everybody pause and look up. Everybody look up. So I'm not going in rows like this. Now I'm doing in columns. Ding, 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 ding. So I go scratchy, 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 scratch. Scratchy, 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 scratch. And I'm going to try to run out of green. Who's ready? We're going to try to we're going to run out of paint by the time we get to yellow, but we'll add more yellow. You'll see. Okay, so that's the wrong texture. So So I gotta change her texture, and it's only like 2 fingers big, and I just go. That's the language that I'm writing in. If I was interpreting it. So, and it's not poke poke, it's swipe and 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 swipe. Change her texture. Can we do one more row? I don't want any white showing, but just what's left in my paintbrush and maybe just this front edge. I like this dark green in the back, but maybe, and then how big is it? 3 fingers? Can I go 3 fingers closer to green? Let's see. Oh my gosh, it's all dry because there's nothing left in my, you know what? If I was you, I'd hold on to my painting while I did this because she's going to try to, what? Get off my paintbrush, green. It's all dry. I don't care. I'm going to add yellow. Just X, X, Y, X, V, W, X, Y, Y, X. Interesting texture. Okay, now let's get yellow again. Oh, but my paintbrush is dirty. What happens when green and yellow touch? It makes like that lime color. So I'm just gonna stab my yellow. Stab. But you know who doesn't get any yellow? This dark green over here where I started. No yellow for her. Nothing. Why? Because she's supposed to be the green one. And everybody else changes. Okay, so now I'm gonna drop it down like little pearls, but as close to my yellow as I can. Yellow, 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 yellow. Okay. Yep. But there's green and yellow in my paintbrush because I'm making a new color. Okay, but those dots are the wrong texture. So what do we get to do? Just make a tower, a column, and just go flickety flick. Oh, look at that green. It's so dark. But wait, don't we add white clouds? So don't worry. Okay, now I'm going to go a row closer to green. Look at this weird gap I have right here. Now I'm just going to wipe off my yellow all over my green. I got yellow in my green and green in my yellow and yellow in my green and green in my yellow and yellow in my green and green in my yellow. And Louise, you are far away from your green. Can you either add more green or add more yellow? Because they're not touching yet. Put more green by the green side and more yellow by the yellow side. Yeah, there you go. Because it's hard to push it over there. Okay. Ooh, clouds time. Stab your white. And just drop it off like, remember where we dropped off the yellow? Ding, 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 ding. Right there. And whatever's left on your paintbrush can go in the greeny yellow. I just went poke, 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 poke. And then I had some extra, so I just dropped it off on the green. Extra clouds. Don't keep adding yellow. We're trying to run out of yellow, right? Okay, now let's put our clouds. But that's, I would look at this line right there where yellowy green touch white. Let's try to, oh, the white helps it be blue. Now I can't really see that. What? Did I just make a soft fuzzy edge with the white dots? It calmed it down for me. Calm down, line, right? Okay, now I can go visit all the green and yellow. Pick it up and drop it off and pick it up and drop it off and pick it up and drop it off. Interesting texture. Interesting texture. I want more. There. Mine wasn't moving anymore. Okay, there. I have texture and it's interesting and the color is interesting. Who has a nice fuzzy edge right there where green, yellow touches yellow? Did it calm down? Did it calm down right there with the white's help? It did. Good job. Well, thank you, white, for calming down my weird, very harsh line. Oh, I got another hair. I'm going to get it. There. Now let's go again. Okay, let's check, though. Let's check at our green. Do I have dark green in the corner? Yeah. And then, are we trying to protect the lines all perfect? No, it's got texture, right? And then medium green. And then greeny yellow. And then the white actually helped, didn't it? And it brightened it a little bit, softened it a little bit. All right, so then what's next? Blue? Blue. And then we'll add blue and green and make turquoise. This is so fun. Okay, now I'm going to get blue. Where's blue? Dirty paintbrush. I don't care. So I get blue. Stab! Hey, all my blue is on the side of my cup, so I have to get it from the side. There. Okay, got it.
Blue.
Yeah, don't stir. We only poke. Okay, now what am I gonna do with this blue? Like I did with the gray. I just wipe it off. Done. There, both sides. Okay. I mean, I don't want no white showing on the edge, so I'm gonna get it. I don't want to look at that. All right. But now look at your paintbrush. There was green hiding in there, and it didn't all come off. So right now we have turquoise in our paintbrush. So can we go underneath our yellow? Oh, and are they squares? Are they perfectly straight? Or do they come up like this already? Yeah, it's already. See? Here comes my turquoise, but it's sticksy upsies. Okay? It's like, no, it's not a square. Like a line? No. Okay, so what's in your paintbrush is turquoise. Everybody watch. So I am not going to do the texture here. I'm going to put it underneath my green. Why? Because there's blue and green in my paintbrush right now. Oh my God. Let it touch the bottom of your green and the bottom of your yellow. Oh my God, look at the turquoise. Why did we have to wipe off all that blue? To get it off. Because now we only have a little bit of blue and a little bit of green in our paintbrush. And oh, wait, look at my texture. Natalia, look. Look at my edge. Rough and fluffy. Not perfectly straight. You know what would help this? Clouds. We're doing the turquoise, right? And is it a scribble? No, it's not. I'm going like this. X, W, Y. Just so it's interesting. Okay, now I'm going to poke my white poke. And I would like some pearls right on my turquoise that I just made. Poke, 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 poke. Is this going to calm it down? Do I need a lot? No, just some. And then pick it up and drop it off, and 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 pick it up and drop it off. Done. Just for interesting texture. And look how ratty I am. Because look, it's more interesting to be floofy than to be straight. See the edges? Look at the bottom. Oh, we're orange and yellow. Ooh, floofy. Okay, that's fun. But you know what that white just helped me do? It helped, and doing that turquoise, I had a lot of green in my paintbrush, and now it's gone. So, and Natalia, did you put white in your turquoise? It still looks dark. Book, book, book. And then you're trying to scratch into yellow world, goes up into yellow world. What? Because so that you can't see the edge is not straight. Okay, now I'm going to get more blue because I used up all the green is gone. So now I stab the blue again. Stab! Oh, I got green by accident. I wasn't looking. Okay, I'm going to get a paper towel and squeeze it out. I just got rid of my green. There. Okay, now I can touch blue. Okay, scoop my blue. Low. Now I'm going to drop it off back in that corner. I kicked my painting. And I just like, because look, that much time, she's dry. So that was really just to like get the blue off the paint. So I go, whoosh. Okay, blue, blue, blue. And it's a lot. How come we have far to go? But look, I don't really care about the bottom. What happens at the bottom? Purple. But it's mostly this blue area, right? Purple's gonna do the very, very bottom. Okay, now let's do it in rows. What if this blue touches turquoise? Is that bad? No. Just make sure it's all rough and ratty when it touches it so you can't see a line. Okay, so I'm gonna do rows and I go la 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 la, and I change her texture. And then since we've done it before, can you guess what happens next? Now I take and I scratch at the edges of it. Oh my God, look at, everybody pause. That was not enough blue. Am I gonna have to get more? Mine didn't move. I'm trying to get to halfway. Okay, more blue. Dumb. Let me try again. Okay. I just dropped off. Okay, now let me try. Okay, that's more. Okay, now I got to halfway. As long as it's dry by the time I get to halfway, but it wouldn't even move. What the heck? And do I care about the bottom? No, that's purple. But look at my blue is my dark blue is at least as big as my hand, and then I let it run out. Because what happens now? Clouds! Who's scribbling? Are you scrubbing? That is the wrong texture. Pick up your paintbrush like this. Put the texture back. Yes. Okay, now I'm going to get white, and I just poke my white because it needs clouds. And look at it, it's all dry. I hate it. But I could put clouds on that. I might do it again. Okay, there. Two pokes. 2 pokes of white. Okay. Now what do I do? Who already knows? Who can guess? Add the cloud texture. Ooh, but the dark blue part in the very corner doesn't get nothing. Scratchy, 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 scratchy. Clouds. Anthony, you're scrubbing. No scrubbing. Pick up your paintbrush. Tap, 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 tap. Texture. I wish. Huh? If this painting is harder?
Yeah.
Well, what are we going to know really, really, really well when we're done? How to blend colors together. Is that a good skill to have? And make new colors. Okay, now what happens? Purple! Purple's on the very bottom, and you're going to get purple on your cardboard easel, but your cardboard easel does not care. Okay, so stab your purple. Oh, purple is so dark. Good thing a little bit of white is going to help her calm down because she's very harsh. But I stabbed my purple. Oh, I got a scoop. Like a scoop of ice cream. And I'm going to wipe it off along the very bottom. Those are good sounds. Those are play sounds. It should be play. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm discovering it as I go. But now we have to climb up to make our color. So we make the texture in the purple, but I'm going to go a row higher, a row higher, a row higher, a row higher. And then I'm going to get up in the blue. And what happens when blue and purple touch? It makes this gorgeous, gorgeous color. So let's do it. Okay. So let me make the texture on the very bottom. Because the stripe is the wrong color. Okay. And that's more interesting. It's like fire. Do you feel like you need another poke? Is that enough? Do you need more? Did it go? Did it smear? Maybe it's a bit more of the purple. You're like, hey, mine's not moving, lady. Mine's not moving like yours. Let me get some more. And then drop it off, right? And then texturize it. Okay. Okay, that actually looks purple. I had done it too thin and nothing was happening. Okay. Now let's climb the side like we'll make like a bowl shaped. Half a bowl, half a smile. Let's climb up inside just go a little higher into the blue. I'm making that blue purple color. Not very high. Just look at blue purple's happening. Blue purple's happening. On the corner. In the corner. Did you make blue purple? The best. Okay, now can we make it like climb up the middle, like do another yanking on it, if it acts all dry, we're putting clouds, right? And I do a row higher and a row higher, and I think I'm running out, so that's as high as I can get. What the heck? Remember, mute unless you have a question. Because then it just sounds like like that. Ew, look at mine's all dry. I don't love it. Oh, I wish I had more paint, but I'm not going to get more paint because I get to get white clouds. And what's in my paintbrush right now? Bluish purple. So I'm going to stab my white. But do I put the white at the bottom where deep purple is? No, she doesn't get any white. She's supposed to be dark, but maybe in the top of the the purpley blue area. Purpley blue. Not the bottom. I like it purple. And now we get to make fun texture out of it. Clouds. Fleek, fleek, fleek. Ooh, ow. Pick it up and drop it off and pick it up and drop it off and pick it up and turn the dots into swipes and turn the dots into swipes and pick it up and drop it off and woohoo! Bye, dots. I don't want to look at you, dots. Oh! Okay, who's ready to do more? So when we started, I said, oh, you're going to be frustrated and confused.
Miss Tracy, you're on mute.
Oh, I'm on mute?
You're on mute.
Am I better now? Okay. So now we look at it, we're like, oh, we did half of it. Look at this one's got brighter paint on it. I must have used way more. Or maybe the white paint isn't dry yet. I don't know. Okay, now, what if we run along the bottom? So purple keeps going, and then purple becomes red, and then red becomes orange, and then orange becomes yellow at the top. We could do that, right? Okay. More purple. So glob of purple. I'm gonna get a scoop because I like the bottom being very, very purple because it's my favorite. So I'm gonna get a scoop of it. That's a lot, but I don't care because I'm just dropping it off on the bottom. Which means I might get some on my cardboard easel, but I don't care. Okay, and I'm just, hey, we could turn the corner like a little L too. So ew, because look how far I am already. So ew, look at the goober on the bottom. I get it. Okay. Good job. And then, is that the right texture? How come you already know what's going to happen next? How come? How come your brain can say, huh? Because wasn't this one frustrating and confusing? I don't really know what's going on. I think I understand. I totally understand. I nailed it. So then this one it's easy and it makes sense. That was fast for your brain to learn that. Okay, now that's the wrong texture. Some kind of stripe. That looks bad now that we know what texture looks like. So we change her into texture. I'm going to go up the side a little bit. Hello. She climbed the side a little. And then, is that enough purple? Is that dark enough? Because look, you can see mine peek through. But why is this side lighter? Oh yeah, clouds. So I'm not scared that they don't match. Because she don't have any clouds yet. Okay, and now I want to make this red purple color right here, which is so gorgeous, right? Oh my god, right? It's like magenta. But I just want you to know that red is such a dark color. They put like 50 pounds of red powder in the gel, and it's like, this red is so dark. So we have to get just a little bit of red to start because she won't calm down. So we're just a skosh. Okay, so where's my red? Okay, here's my red. Is that my red? Where's my eyes? Okay, it's my red. I thought it was magenta for a second, staring at the purple.
This is red?
It's red! Yep, because the other one's orange. Okay, but watch how much red I get. I'm gonna be careful. I don't get a whole bunch. I just need some. Because I just need a little bit. And I'm gonna go. just a kiss. And I'm gonna get a little bit. And that's a little bit. Because she's so aggressive, red. We can always get a skosh more, like a tiny speck more, but we can't get less. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, calm down, red. But she is a very dominant color. Okay, so I'm just going to drop it off, touching the tops of my purple. Poke it, poke it, poke it, poke it, poke it, poke it. And we're going to change the color. But polka dots is the wrong texture. So it's only going to be 2 fingers big. Just see if you can get her to change colors. Moosh the red into the purple. Mooshy, 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 mooshy. Oh, you made a new color. What? Oh, but only on the top of the purple because I like the dark purple on the bottom.
Wow, it's smooth.
And is it purpley red? It's not red, right? Because red is she'll be very bossy. If you need to add a little bit of purple, you know, balance it out. It's half purple, half red. Calm down, right? Now, guess what's in my paintbrush right now? What color is this in my paintbrush? Purpley red. You know who would like some purple red? The middle of my painting. Look at this very boring purple business right here. But it's the middle of my painting. Look at that. Means I'm cutting off some of my blue. Look at, that's the middle. But I'm just gonna it's in my paintbrush, my red purple, and I'm just gonna go. Get it off. We're gonna fix it with some white clouds. But see, it's a good color, right? It's a good color. Middle. And it's in there. It's hiding in your paintbrush. I don't even care because I'm going to change the texture when I put the white on. Anyway, I don't care. Okay, now let's put white on it and make clouds. So I get a little poke of white. Poke. So, because that looks terrible right now. So I'm just going to put some and on top of the red, maybe this red and purple would like a little something. I'm not putting any white on the bottom because she likes herself very much. And what do we do with the white dots? You already know. You don't even need me. Make a little texture. Look at it soften the edge into the blue. What is that so pretty? Look at what it's doing. It's making this pretty reddish bluey. Oh, I need more white over here. Look, I ran out and the white was really helping that. I'm going to get a skosh more. Poke. I'm liking that. All right. Oh, the reddy purple is yummy. Okay. I got really close to the bottom without hurting it. All right. Ooh, who loves that? I love it. Okay. Yay. Dance party. And then I put the white like a U because I'd like to soften it up the side a little bit too. Like that. You want to see why? Here comes red, and she's incredibly bossy. So we're climbing up the side with the orange and the red. Like that. And we just did this business in the middle. Okay, so we go, okay. Let me get, what's in my paintbrush? Basically nothing. Look, we just did that so hard. It's like we got all the paint out of the paintbrush by scribbling. It's so weird. Okay, now I'm going to get red for sure. And I just stab. Right, red. But because our shape is changing, can we just make it like a weird U shape, like a V? Because I want to smush it into my purple a little bit and climb higher, but I don't trust red because she's so bossy. If I do a straight line, I'm afraid it won't move. She's very bossy. Okay, and then that's the wrong texture. So what do we do? Right. Goodbye, stupid, dumb stripe. Oh, that was rude. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to see that. That's bullying. I'm going to get suspended. Who's got a little bit of, after you change it like this and you went like that, who has a little bit of red left on your paintbrush? Just a little bit. Do you have some powder red left? Where it's almost off your paint. Can I just sneak down onto purple again? Everybody pause and look up. I want to say something. So I have a little bit of powder red left, you know. I'm going to sneak down. I would just like to go put a little more fuzz. Oh, I put some dry red fuzz on my, okay. And then scribble the middle. Because it's all dry and I don't care. That's going to get clouds, so I don't even care. And I don't care that I run out of paint, because it just becomes lighter. I'm trying to run out of paint, because every time I run out of paint, I go from dark, medium to light. Running out of paint is the magic trick. Giving my paintbrush permission to run out of paint. Okay, well, look at how harsh red looks against all your colors. What does your other colors have? The red doesn't have clouds. So I'm going to stab my white. And decorate my red. Should it be solid red? No. It's dry in places because I gave it permission to be invisible. Now I get to change her texture. Oh, that's better. Look at look at the change of the pew 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 pew. Look at that. Now I have this reddish white. I'm going to walk on into my purple with it. I made reddish white, and look at purple's all happy. She likes it. Purple doesn't care. Oh, she says thank you. Oh, that's good texture. That's interesting. Look how she calmed down. And then I put it in my purple, and my purple's not mad. What? She doesn't even care. She goes, look, I like this this powdery red white you made. I like it. Walk me around a little bit. Look how I decorate. Nice. Now who's jealous? Who's next? and thinks that she just got bossed right out. Orange. Orange is like, what? Red took up the whole side of the painting. So not fair. So there's red in my paintbrush right now. So if I get orange on there, it will make orangey red. But I want to do the same thing like I did with red and just get a little bit of orange and make orangey red first before I go traveling. So let me get some orange. So how much orange? We already did it once. So your brain goes, I know. Okay, so we're just going to poke. Shum. Just shum. Who thinks orangey red is going to be gorge because it's going to look like fire? I don't know. Okay, so I'm putting it on my red, the top of my red, because I need red's help to change the color. Oh. But just the top of the red, right? And then change her texture. I drop off the dots of orange first, and then I go, okay, squishy time. La 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 la. Oh, orangey red is hot. Look at fire. But I think orangey red would like some cloud. Just poke some white. Just a little bit of white and let orangey, because orangey red no matching now. So she says, me too. So I get her a little bit of white. So she, just orangey red. Red already has some. And then, can you make clouds for texture? Oh, look at her now. Now I see it. I see the white helps me see the orange red. It really does. Why does it bring out the color so well? Gorge. Okay, wait. Everybody pause. So we did this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. We put a color, we made dark, medium, light, we did texture. How's your brain? Did you go from frustrated to understand, I think I got it, to easy? What an excellent brain you have. You know what I don't like right now? Look at that dry stuff showing through on mine. I'm gonna get it. I know I have more paint in my paintbrush. On there. Get out of here, those little white dots. They're appearing after my paint's dry. Oh yeah, never mind. I put flowers on. So if I have an ugly part, I'll put a flower on it. Right? I'll just put a flower right. Okay. Now I have a little bit of orange and red in my paintbrush. So I need orange. So just poke your orange. Poke. Doing. And where's this going? It matches the green side. So what do? Swipe. Who knows what's going to happen? Are we going to walk it over into the orange and then put yellow on it and make fire? Yes, we are. And who's going to calm them all down at the end? White. Okay, well, a stripe up and down is definitely the wrong texture. So change her texture. Oh, I got orange in my red. Is that bad? No. But look at that orange. Fire! Fire, you're jealous. You're jealous of me. Because mine looks good. Okay, now I got orange, a little bit of orange left in my paintbrush. Can I push this orange one more row close? I'm trying to get close to yellow over there. So, one more time. I'm going to add yellow. And we're going to make yellowy orange. But I need to get orange a little closer. All right, but she's dry. And I don't care. Oh, and I can touch the top of the red? Yeah, the orange can touch red. Okay, listen how scratchy I'm being. Because I'm totally running out of paint. Get on, okay. Who can help me push around that red a little bit? I mean that orange? Some yellow. And what will yellow and orange make? Best color ever. It looks like a fire. Okay, so now I get yellow. Poke. Now you do it. Uh-oh, how close are you to touching yellow right now? How close are you? Are they touching? I'm so jealous if you are, because I didn't make it. But you know who will make it? I'm going to put yellow touching the very edge of this orange, and she's going to make yellowy orange. Poke, 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 poke. But I don't want to go over here towards orange. I'm trying to get towards yellow. I'm going the other way. So let me turn that into the color, right? Smushy, 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 smushy. Oh, look how pretty. It made an orange and yellow color. And it's only like 3 fingers big, right? And then what's left? Some powder is left, some yellowy orange powder. I'm gonna walk onto the yellow a little bit. Look, and is it perfectly straight? No, I'm a little bit ratty about it. It's like powder, and I don't care. There. Who's gonna help this orange calm down? White. But there's just a little bit of yellowy orange. That's all that's left. Powder. Okay. So just like with the green, remember when it looked really bad, and then we put white on it and went like that. So we poke our white, stab our white. But I'm gonna put it on this powdery yellow orange first, and then let the rest of it have it, because I'd really like this to calm down. So I just walk down the front of it, and then I have some left, so I'll put it in the rest of the orange. Okay, that's all she gets. And I didn't go near the side because she didn't get nothing. So do you think this will help calm down my edge? Because this is supposed to be blurry. So watch me. I'm gonna swipe it. Everybody pause and look up. I'm gonna push the clouds into the yellow, and she will soften. Oh, the white is helping me soften the edge. Okay. I did that first. And then I could go visit the rest of it. Lolly, 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 lolly. Ooh, look at that. It's like bright orange climbing all over my orange. What? That's so pretty. Wait. Who feels like you understood it now? Check. Dark, medium, light. How about in green? Do you have dark area, medium area, light area? Turquoise, dark, medium, light. Blue, dark, medium, light. Purple, dark, medium, light. Red, dark, medium, light. Orange, dark, yes. And then who is our helper color that helped everybody calm down?
White.
Yes, white. And then the colors climb on each other, and they don't even care. They don't even look at if it's dry right now, and it doesn't hurt. Nobody's mad. The colors are, when it's dry and fuzzy, it doesn't hurt nothing. It's fuzzy, dry, blur. It's invisibly. It's like putting on chalk, a little bit of chalk. Isn't that fun? Who feels like that came out more interesting than you thought it would? So you know what this is called? An abstract painting. Abstract is color and texture, but no object. So there's no shape, right? So because there's no object, it's an abstract. So everybody watch this. You want to see my you know how you know it's an abstract? No matter how I turn it, it's interesting to look at. That's an abstract painting. That's why the abstract painters will send their paintings to the museum, and they'll be hung upside down, and the artist shows up and goes, "That's wrong." How would you know? Because no matter how you turn an abstract painting, because it has no subject, there's no objects in it. It's just interesting color, shape, and texture, right? Nice. Is that how it's supposed to be? Yeah, I had to check with the one underneath. So who feels proud right now? Right? You did that. So big paintbrush. We're all done with her. Look how pretty she is. Look at that. It's a unicorn's tail. All the colors are in there. Okay. Now we're gonna get our itty bitty baby paintbrush. Where is she? Oh, let's put the lid on all of our paints except for white, orange, and black. So, because why? I'll show you. Oh, and red. White flowers, orange centers, red ladybugs, and black lines. And the only reason we use black, because we know the trees, the branches would be green, right? But the high contrast, which means black against white, is very intense for our brain. So it's called high contrast, total opposite, black against white. Our brain likes it. So I would like to put the lid on my yellow. Where's all my lids? Oh yeah, I threw them in that corner in the pile. Let me get them all. Okay, blue, goodbye. Look at all this paint though. Couldn't you guys paint rocks and make cute decorations and make things with all these paints? Okay.
Yeah.
I know, right? Don't waste it. It's not garbage. And then rocks, who cares? You just put them back in the garden. And then green. Green would like a lid. And yellow, goodbye. But I do need white, red, orange, and black. Okay, my black wasn't all the way closed. Look what it did. It was slightly open and it made a sticky poo-poo. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to get 2 more squirts of black in my cup. Okay, that's the problem of making your paint cups and then 2 weeks later having the class. Right? Well, I don't know what this is, but it looks kind of like a scary monster. That black. Okay, so teeny tiny paintbrush. And then they use like hairspray or something to make them stay pointy. So just rub it on your hand and break up that hairspray. Okay, and then this is not a pencil. Okay, and you're like, duh. But we actually hold this paintbrush upside down and pull it. Like, what? Let me tell you why. Okay, so I'll do it on the back so it's a flat. So if I go hold it like a pencil, my paintbrush will open humongous and stay holding it like a pencil flat and stay humongous the whole time and make one thickness. It's just a big butter. It just goes, bleh! And that's holding it like a paint. Because when we write letters, don't we push the same, with a pencil, you push hard the whole time so that it's the same darkness, right? No, this is a paintbrush. So we actually, because it will make a nice black line, right? But we pull our paintbrush upside down. So we pull it, and my elbow's on an elevator. You're going to forget and go like this. And they're going to come out really thick at the top. Because you'll go smooth and then, oh no, I ruined it. We'll put a flower on it. So it'll work, okay? Because how many of these do you have to make ugly before you understand it? 3, at least, right? So frustration, confusion, understanding, I got it easy, right? It's okay. So I hold my paintbrush upside down and I just pull. And then halfway, it's a tiny paintbrush, you're going to run out of paint. So then you just upside down paintbrush, get more paint, land, and pull. And at the end, you just make a 6 or a G really soft. And then look where I got thick. How come? I was coming around, wait, where'd it go? Whoa, okay, I was coming around the corner really thin and nice, and then I smashed my paintbrush but did you hate it? Did I feel like I had to go back and fix it? No, you didn't hate it. You saw it and you were like, no, right? So, and this is going to be a pattern. And we're just going to do it together. And however it comes out, it comes out. Nobody's going to see my painting. They're going to look at your painting and go, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Okay, so it doesn't have to match. Okay, no, it's just ish, sort of looks like mine. Okay, so I'm going to get my black paint. Poke! and I just stab it. And you can stab it hard. You know why? This little paintbrush can only hold that much paint. No matter how hard I push, she will only hold this much paint. So stab it hard. It won't hurt nothing. And we have far to go. These are long, okay? So it's about like your hand size, a hand from the edge. Or let me do it different. But I put my back in the way and you won't be able to see. Right? About a hand, and I could just put a little black dot. It's as white as my hand at the very bottom of the painting. Okay. Like that. Just a little black dot so I know where I'm starting. Yeah. So I don't want to touch the side of the painting. I'm in the painting about a hand big dot. Okay. Do you know what? That just actually took all the paint off our paintbrush doing that. So I get another stab. Upside down paintbrush. And how do we do it? Woo! And how do we do it? Woo! How do we do it? Woo! Right? Do we hold it like this? Smash. No, she'll go, I'm little, humongous. The minute you do it, you'll realize what you did. And we'll just put a flower on it, so don't worry. Okay, so I'm going to touch this. And where am I trying to go? Let's go all the way up to yellow, right? You're like, I'm going to run out of paint. I know. You know where the paint is. You can get more. Okay, so watch. I'll run out too. Watch. So upside down paintbrush, I'm pulling. Does it have to be perfectly straight? No, I'm a stick. I think I will bend. I'm bending. I ran out of paint. Look, it's all dry. I'm going to get more. Poke. And then, here's the hard part. I have to land on it. Where you land and then pull, and then make a little 6 or a G. Oh, I did that so little. I never do it that. I did it so soft. Look at it. I want you to be proud of me because I did it super soft. I always do it fat. And should you go back down and smash it, making it big again? No, only go up, okay? Pull up is skinny. If you smash your paintbrush going back down, it's humongous again. No, skinny up. And where am I headed? I'm headed towards yellow. Make it to yellow, get to yellow. And then make a 6. What if you didn't make it to yellow? So we could put another little stem, doesn't matter. Is it a pencil? No. You're pulling and then super soft, make your 6 or a G, a little curl. And then look at how ratty mine is, you guys. You thought mine was pretty? Look at how not straight that is. How come that's not bad? It's a stick. Are sticks smooth and perfect? No, it's a stick. So, and I happen to be human. It's my parents' fault because they are humans, but I can't make a straight line without a ruler. That is the law of being human. I can't make a circle without tracing something. Dirt, right? So whatever. Okay, now I'm going to make this one. Look at, she snakes on. She snakes, and then she makes a swirl the opposite way. Just land in the middle of orange, jump in like you're going to hit that one, but don't. Okay, let's see. It's just like whatever. It's a stick. So I stab my black because I have far to go. Stab. Okay, where's my orange? For me, right here. And then I'm going to shoot towards that guy, but curl before I hit him, right? So, and does it have to be a straight stick? Could it have an arch to a bend to it, like a half a rainbow? Sure. But I touch this side of the upside down paintbrush, not a pencil. Right? Oh, and then swirl when I almost got close. I was kind of pointing at my other stick. Hello, stick. Hello. But I didn't touch it. I don't want them to bump into each other. My swirls are so little this time. Look at these ones. Why am I being so little? What the heck? These are huge. I like these big ones. Why am I being tiny? Every time I paint, it's still me, but I'm different. Why? If I did this tomorrow, would it probably be different? Okay, now if these are sticks, they want twigs, right? Maybe a curl can jump out and make another one. There's a big hole right here. We can make another one. So just stab your paint, upside down paintbrush, and be like, jump out and make a curl. I made it bigger that time because I noticed, right? But I just jump out and go, hello. Ooh, you know what? What if we put a baby one going the opposite way? Hello. Oh, how cute is that? They're just 6s and G's. And then what happens when they're dry and see-through and you hate them? We'll put a flower on it or a ladybug. Don't even sweat it. Oh, that part is ugly. Put something on it. I don't care. I don't care. Okay, now this one. She's boring. There's nothing happening here. So, okay. So maybe one can jump out and get towards turquoise. Like, hello, turquoise. Hello. Well, I'll start down low because I get to cover it with flowers. Okay, so I'll start low, but try to land in turquoise. Upside down paintbrush. Pull. Who thinks pulling's working? It's a good trick. Okay. Pull. I got the turquoise. Spin. Okay, I did it. Oh, that's straight. I didn't get any bend to them. These other ones that I did the first time are more curly. I wish I would have arched them a little bit. But you know what? I'm going to forgive myself because that's how I'm feeling today. I don't know. I'm feeling straight today. Oh, mate, look at this big hole right here. What? That's a, well, let's go above this one. Don't land wherever that, but maybe, hello, I'm a curl. Oh, now I filled a hole. Nice. We did half. And how come we don't fill it with more black curls? Because it's a little intense. We don't want a whole bunch of black on our painting because we have a beautiful background. Okay, so now I get more black. Stab. But now let's put another one. And she starts at halfway, but she goes, hello. Let's try to get her to backwards C. The bump of a B. I don't know. I want mine curvy this time. Curvy. Okay, so I start like more paint. This one's long. I'll probably have to stop halfway. Watch, I'll run out of paint. But maybe, underneath this guy. And I go under him and I go, and I'm bending, I'm curling. I'm curling. I ran out of paint. That's okay, I'll go back and fix it. Oh, I smashed my paintbrush. Who sees what I did? I did the thing I told you not to. I was pulling, and then what I do, I went flat and went like, I opened my, I told you not to do that. I was talking to myself too, right? Darn. Only thing I can do is go back and try to give her a little skinny, black. I didn't upside down paintbrush the whole time. I went like this, and then I went straight like a pencil, and my paintbrush opened and just went really big. You know what? I'm not going to be mad. I'm just going to do better next time because I'm a learner, and I sometimes make mistakes while learning. So I'll forgive myself. You know what? All this ugly fuzzy stuff, I'm going to put flowers on it. Right? Okay, ooh, you know what she wants? She wants some curls. Look at this hole right here. Don't think that it's empty. Let's get a little stab of upside down paintbrush this time. Remember. Okay, and maybe I go like this and go, hello, I'm a curl. Look at, I filled the hole with a curl. There's a big hole right there. No, there's not. Just a little curl, just a little something. Okay, now let's get some more, and we'll go from this corner, and we'll make it a big like rainbow, right? Not really, right? But I'm gonna go like this. So I start in the corner and I start heading towards this guy. No, don't do it. Bend the other way and stop in green way up here. And then make a curl. Okay, let me see. So just for action, like it has action. And I just upside down paintbrush. I almost did it again. Let me get more paint. I'm nervous now because I messed up. Okay, upside down paintbrush. Touch the corner. Up, going towards it. Run away, girl. Oh, I ran out of paint while I was doing it, so I'm gonna have to gently go over that and put more paint. Super. Do I scribble the paint back on? No, as smooth as I can. Upside down paintbrush. Okay. Oh, I'm very wiggly. Is that bad? No, it's a stick. I don't care. There, I put 2 layers on it. Very upside down paintbrush, very gently. Oh my gosh, it's nerve-wracking. My hands moved a lot. Very wiggly, my hand. How's your hand? Is your hand wiggly? Because it's just scared, huh? Your hand's like, what? Careful. Okay, now what if I jump out of this one and go, hello, I'm another curl. Cute. I just made a little toozy. A little toozy doozy. And then, you know who now I have 2 holes. Who has 2 holes? I mean, it's called negative space in art, but there's nothing there and nothing there, and it's imbalanced. So, 2 sticks. Maybe I put a stick right here and get more paint and put a stick right here. Oh! So, there, because there's a hole and there's a hole and negative space. It's not negative meaning bad. No, it means negative meaning nothing. So it's negative space. Nothing there and nothing there. Ooh, look at, I'm going to go back. I got some see-through parts. I'm going to just very careful. That one was see-through. Now that it's drying, I can see I got some parts that are, I don't care if all of them are fuzzy because I could put flowers and I'm going to put ladybugs. Who feels good about that? So upside down paintbrush is a trick. Who felt that made sense to you? Who did the mistake? Did you do the mistake I did and go like this and make it huge and go, oh, I just did the thing. Held it like a paintbrush. I held it like a pencil and it got humongous on you. And then you hold it upside down and it's skinny again. You're like, oh, because your paintbrush opens really big when you hold it like a pencil. It just goes poof like that. It's just, oh. Who wants to make ladybugs? You want to make ladybugs? Yes! We're making ladybugs. Okay, how many ladybugs are there? Not very many. Like, this is my rule because I don't want it covered in red dots. So every branch would like a ladybug. A branch, a branch, a branch, a branch. Climb the tree up. Oh, and you kind of go in a zigzag pattern. Watch me. Everybody pause and look up. To the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. To the left, to the right. To the left, to the right, to the left. Zig-a-zag-a. Bing, 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 bing. Does that make sense? So they're not in a straight line. But you know how we make this ladybug shape? With our fingerprint. Are ladybugs perfect circles? No. It's the long, skinny, flat part of our finger. So I'm going to get the red paint. And it's just a stamp. It's a little round stamp, but not my fingertip. That'll make not the bone on the end. This teeth tiny. We want to go like that. Press like the fingerprint. So I get red. Oh, okay. And they are touching a stick. they'll fall off if you're not touching a stick. And I also put them where I messed up my stick, right? Okay, so I go, okay. But I do it in a zigzag pattern. So I go to the right. Oh, she wasn't touching there. To the left. Hey, I'm out of red paint already. I need more red paint. That only worked for 2 stamps? What a jip. Okay, everybody pause and look up. Let me show you one. I went to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. There's 1 stick. Then how about this one? To the right, to the left, to the right. A ziggy-zaggy pattern. Boink, boink, boink. Oh, I was too close. Sorry. So I went to the right, to the left, to the right. And each time I'm climbing a little higher. I can climb this one. And they are a whole hand apart. They're not friends. They're like my whole hand fits in between them. Okay, now I can climb this one. To the right, to the left. Now I can climb this stick. Just 1 for you. That's all that stick just gets 1. Okay. But look at this big long archy one. I'm going to climb her. To the right, to the left, to the right. Oh, no paint. And there's at least 4 fingers apart. To the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. Done. Okay. Zigzag. Now I'm going to climb this one. To the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. Right now. And then 1 there and 1 there. Ha! Each little branch gets 1. Oh, this branch is jealous. She didn't get 1. Jelly. Let me give her 1. Boop. And it was a dry spot on my curl. So I just put a butter on there. We're going to decorate these, but they're all wet right now. So how about if we do them after we do our white flowers? Is that fair? Right? Because if we try to put right, but can I show you first? Because some people get done. So I'm going to show you. Well, let me find one. Okay. So this one right there. Right? So I get my little paintbrush, and as soft as I can, I put a stripe down her back. Watch, I'll show you. Watch. Everybody pause and look up. Even if you're busy, watch me. So this is me decorating one. So I go a stripe down, a super soft stripe, and then they get a little hat. Just stands for a head. And then I use my stick. It's like teeny fingerprints. And I get my black paint, and I use my stick. And I go poke, 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 poke. On both sides, right? And that's all. No over decorating. The black is way more powerful than red, and the whole thing will turn black. So just some. And can you smash your paintbrush when you put the line down her back? No, the whole thing will turn black. But we're going to do that after we do our flowers. Why did I tell you right now? I told you right now because some people get way done faster with their flowers than me. Okay. So you might want to jump onto that when you're done. Okay, so I got to clean my stick back off because it's going to make a mess. Okay, now I want to show you how to make a flower. Who thinks you know how to make a flower? I know you do, because of course you do. Everybody knows how to make a flower. But I want to show you how to make these little flowers with round ends. Their ends are round, right? And even look at how much better it looks in the dark, right? Against a dark background. But they're actually, look at, it's my fingerprint. These are my fingerprint. So I'm not going like this. Watch, I'll show you on my own. I'll show you on my easel. Okay, watch. So this is a no. I'm going to use white paint, but I use my fingerprint. This is a no-no. Out, 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 out. They look sharp and they look like weeds. See what I mean? If you flick out, they're all pointy. That's a nice star though. So let me show you different. So let's say I have a dot because I want to remember where this flower goes. So I go like this. I land, watch with me. Nobody look away. No painting. Don't look away. So I go just above it and I go smash with my finger, pull. Smash, pull, smash, pull, smash, pull, They're just rounder and cuter and softer looking. Does that make more sense? And then at the end, we'll put orange little hearts in their tummies, and then they'll all look like flowers. You could put more petals than that I ran out of room. Okay, so let's decorate it with white dots then. Let's just put white dots with our finger to tell the flowers where to live at. And then you just do a whole bunch of flowers. Okay, so everybody pause and watch me. So how does the pattern go again? A zigzag pattern? So I go, all right, so if I put one down here, I go to the right, and then a little higher to the left, and then a little higher to the right, and then a little higher to the left, and a little higher to the right. And am I on the stick at all? No. Look. We imagine that there are stems that we can't see and we're not going to draw them on. They're floating. Right? We just assume. And then they can touch the stick. They don't hurt nothing. Right? But I try to climb, boink, 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 boink. So they're not in straight lines. That's the whole trick. To make it look natural, they can't be in a perfect row all straight. Okay? So I just get more and I go, okay, well then one here and here and here and here. Okay. And here. All right. And then I'm like going around and near my stick. So to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. Okay. Oh. And then I go down here and I go to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. I'm decorating this curl without ever touching her. And then I could do this one to the right, to the left. And I can climb this one to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. And look at how I'm 3 fingers away from my stick. It won't even hurt nothing. Because the flowers turn on the light. This painting's a little dark. And even with black stems, we're about to turn on the light. They look like Christmas lights. They're so pretty. Okay, now I'm climbing this one. To the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. Know how Christmas lights go in a pattern like that? To the right, to the left, to the right, and every time a little higher. And then when I'm done, just like when I do my Christmas tree, and then I'm done and I put all my flowers, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I have a hole. I should have put flowers right there. So you just put more flowers. But this is just to get the pattern down. Okay, now I can start making flowers. So I just get a finger full of paint and then watch, I just pick one, but I go slightly, just a tiny bit above the dot like this. And I go land pull, land pull, land pull, land pull, land pull. Oh, it's my fingerprint that makes it round. So I don't go too far away, really close. Land pull, land pull, land pull, land pull, land pull. Oh, my flowers are touching. Is that bad? No, flowers can touch. They're part of the same bush. They're not scared of each other. And I just go land pull, land pull, land pull, land away, pull close. There. Who thinks this makes sense? And who thinks at first, how many ugly flowers are you going to make? 3 or 4. And first this is frustrating and confusing. Who's making a Mother's Day present right now? Is this for Mom? You guys are adorable. Stop it right now. Okay, now I go, okay, so I go pull, 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 squish, towards the dot, pull, 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 and not away. How come we can't flick away? They're pointy, and they look like weeds, all sharp and gonna poke and get in my socks. I don't want that. I hate those. Flick, 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 pull, pull, pull. Sometimes they're little, and sometimes I land really far away from the dot, so they're humongous. Whatever. I don't care. My painting is however I want it to turn out. There. Look at how bright the white looks against your background. Again, like clouds. It's making the colors look more bright, don't you think? The white flowers makes the colors it's next to more shimmery. Weird how colors do that. But you know, in a museum, they don't use white paint in a museum on the walls. It usually have a gray tinge to it because really harsh white actually can draw the color out of a painting and make it look flat. So they paint the walls a grayish color. How weird is that? Because gray is actually neutral. Okay, that one's messed up. Maybe I should do that one again. I'm totally messed up. Well, I stopped thinking. Fleek, fleek. First I tell them where to live and then I decorate them. Hey, sometimes that big glob of paint in the middle of where my flower is supposed to be is useful. I can use it to make the flower. Huh? I landed on a big goober of white and I'm like, I didn't have to stop and get more. You can even hold your paint. Look at me, everybody pause. What if you went like this? And just hold your paint so you don't have to dip down. Finger, poka, poka, poka. Finger, poka, poka, poka. And then when you're done, then you'll reevaluate and go, do I have enough flowers? Did I leave a negative space that has nothing? Now that you see your white flowers and how they make everything look balanced, do you have enough of them? Mine are starting to get ugly. I'm doing it too fast. Let me slow down and calm down. So it's my fingerprint that's nice and round. It's helping me. Even my paintbrush should make little spikes too, huh? Because what is the shape and the texture of our finger? Exactly. We're using the shape and the texture of our finger to help us make the flowers. And I even like it when some of the paint shows through my flowers because it's a little see-through and I get the background color to peek through and I don't even care. That looks really pretty. I can see because it wasn't all the way thick and I can see the purple peeking through. Ooh, I found more dots that I forgot. Hey! And then when I'm done and I stare at it, now I'm staring. I'm gonna look at it. I've done this too many times. I put them all where I need them to be. But you look for holes, right? Remember where like there's a hole. I could put one there, right? Or down low or up high. You decide. You're like, oh, these right. And then I get orange. Watch this. Watch this. Everybody pause. Watch this. They'll turn into flowers now. I give them all little orange dots in their little tummies, little pokes, and they all instantly become flowers. It's so adorable. Because our brain says, oh, once they have little hearts in the middle, I know what they are. Your brain says, I recognize that. That is a flower. And why do we use orange? Because yellow's too bright. She draws too much attention to herself. So a little bit of orange seems, and everybody looks good next to orange. Oops, I missed that one. Look at, I missed the one that's not even in the middle. Ooh. Now they look like flowers. We're cute now. Look at you put the little orange hearts on there. Polka, 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 polka. So now that you've put, remember it was an abstract painting before? Now it's not because it has subject. It means there's objects on our painting. So how do you feel about your background now? Because you were like, I don't know if I even like my background. But now that there's objects on it, how do you feel about your background now? You're like, oh, okay, the background makes more sense once you put stuff on them, your brain's like, okay, the background disappears into the background and the objects jump forward. And you're like, I do like my background better now that there's stuff on it. Okay, and then all we have left is our ladybugs. And I don't get very much paint. I just get it, watch me, everybody watch. So I go like this with my Blake. I could even go like this, clean my paintbrush. When I clean my paintbrush, I make her pointier. So I just give her a pinch and a spin. Now she's super pointy. Pointy, pointy, pointy. Okay. And then I get my Blake. How much black do I need to do a teeny tiny ladybug? A speck. So everybody watch. I'm going to make one. I just find them and I just cut them in half, super soft. So my paint, I won't even feel my hand do it. That's how soft I'm doing it. Because I just want to put a line down the middle. Cut them in half. A little tiny. And it doesn't matter how it comes out. Because you just give a little swipe. And a swipe. And a swipe. A little flick. Line down the middle. Line down the middle. Oh, that one was too thick. I pushed hard. I'm trying to do it really soft. Oh, that one was too thick too. Calm down, do it slower. Okay, softer. Soft. Soft, soft. I think I got most of them. Okay, and then everybody pause and look up. Let me show you a hat. It's just a stamp. Everybody pause and look up. Look. Don't give them eyeballs. Don't give them antennas. Okay, everybody look. Their heads are black, but they're really tiny. They're a beetle. So you just go poke. It's a little hat. Poke. They're little black heads. These are little beetles, and beetles have teensy tiny heads that are mostly just little pinchers for catching bugs. So it's a little hat, a little dash. It touches the red, but it's just a whittle hat. Dash. Dash, a little poke for you, a dash. Little hats. And then I'll use my, oh, there's one. She didn't get a hat. She's jealous. And then I could use my stick and put maybe just 3 dots on each side or less. But watch, should I go like this really hard? Stab! And get a whole bunch of black on there? Those will be humongous. I just touch the black. Touch. And then I hold my cup the whole time. Otherwise, it will take too long and you will get mad. So I hold my cup and I go poke. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Poke. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, 2 works too. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm doing it as tiny as I can. Whittle. Okay, more paint. I can tell nothing happens, and I'm like, all right, I'm out of paint already. Well, those dots were way too thick. I stabbed my paint really deep, and my glob of paint on the end was way too big. I'm trying to just touch the stick to the paint, not stab it, or it'll be a big booger on the end of blick. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Aren't the ladybugs cute? This was not even my idea. One of the site leads said, "Can we put ladybugs on them?" I'm like, sure, but it would have to be a really easy way that we don't have to go over time, because it's a 2-hour painting. We don't want to add something that adds a whole bunch of minutes, right? So it had to be very simple and easy to do for everybody. So these are fingerprint ladybugs. Could you paint rocks and then put ladybugs on them?
I finished mine.
Let me see it. Oh my gosh, look at it. I put way more flowers than you, Anthony. Mine has more flowers than yours. Are you gonna put more flowers? You know Anthony? The middle part of your painting is naked. You don't have no flowers.
Can you put them in?
Put some in the tummy part. In the tummy part, right in the middle. She wants some flowers too.
Okay.
There, yes, look at
This is
it.
mine.
See, you have some in the middle.
Look at mine.
You have some in the middle.
Mine.
Nice. Oh, Alex, look at yours. Great. And there's Marlene? I'm saying that wrong. Susanna! Who feels like they need more white sparkles? These are like diamonds. The white part's the diamonds. So are you going to give yourself a lot of diamonds or like no diamonds? You give yourself some diamonds. It makes the colors in the back look prettier. Steven, did I get to see yours? Or you're working? You're still working? You keep going. And Jamie, did I get to see yours? It's the best part. At the end. Look at everybody's. Look at your backgrounds now. They're so pretty. And everything that you thought was wrong with your background actually looks adorable now. Because you're like, oh, I didn't put mine like that. I put mine in stripes. And then you look at it now and like, of course it's perfection. Because the background's an abstract. It's not real. That's not real. Look what a good job you're doing. Everybody's so careful. Delicate, delicate. Who feels very proud right now? Remember when you saw the painting and you thought, oh, there's no way I could do this. This lady's crazy. I can't paint this. And then when you're done, you're like, well, I guess I can. I don't know how, and then I know how. Well, how did you learn? By doing it. What if you all watched me paint right now? Who'd all be asleep, right? Would you know how to paint? No. So how do we learn how to do stuff? By doing it. When the teacher shows you math, do you know how to do math? No. When do you learn the math? When you do the math. Then your brain goes frustrated and confused. Then I think I understand it. Then I got it. And then it's easy. And then you know what happens to your poor brain when it understands something? It gets bored. And then you have to switch to something new again. And you're like, oh, these are easy. But. And then 10 minutes earlier, you're about to cry.
I finished with my.
Turn your camera on. I want to see it. Show it off.
I finished and put it outside to dry.
Oh, okay.
It's too fun to make it.
Did you like it?
I would love it.
Did you like the colors that changed? And watching it change, you're just like, it is doing it. Just like she says.
I thought I make it wrong.
Of course. Well, because you hadn't done it before. So your brain always says that. Your brain lies. And then once you do it, then you can tell your brain, be quiet, brain. You lied to me. Of course I can do it. But are you supposed to get frustrated first and confused? Yes. Then understanding and then easy. But if you wanted it easier and not have to be frustrated, you have to pick a different planet that's not hard like Earth. Because on Earth we have to learn stuff. Like bees, they know how to be a bee when they are just born. Right? Well, not us. If we want to learn how to control our anger, what do we need? Lots of people to make us angry. So you have to thank your siblings. Because nobody makes you more angry than a sibling. Thank you for letting me practice my anger with you. Because I can only learn it by doing it on Earth. Okay, guys, you did a really good job.